We all feel anxious at different times, and I'm gonna show you 6 steps that you can do if you're feeling anxious at this moment. Stay tuned. Okay, so if you're feeling anxiety because of some things that are going around in your life at the moment, it could be you're worrying about the future. It could be that your mind is going in different places. Maybe you have a project coming up. Maybe you have an interview. Maybe something needs to be finished and it hasn't been done yet. So we all have gone through feeling anxiety, some sort of a normal anxiety feelings at all times in our lives. And it's pretty normal, but there are some other forms of anxiety that could be to a level that's uncontrollable. And one of the forms is general anxiety. So if you are experiencing panic attacks or chest pain or breathing issues where you're feeling like you're just breathing a very shallow breath and you just don't know what's going on, and you also feel some sort of like quivering and shakiness in your body, then yes, you are probably feeling anxiety. And what do you do right in that moment? So I'm gonna show you 6 steps that's gonna help you to feel better, to calm yourself down, and to relax. Step 1, we are going to work towards something called self-love mantras. And I love this mantra work. What does that mean? Mantras are simply self-love affirmations that you can create in the moment for yourself. So no matter whatever is going on with you, you can just say, I'm made out of love. I'm in a safer place. I am feeling happy. I know my life is going to get better. I know that I am powerful. Whatever that means to you. So you want to create these self-love affirmations with you. Maybe put it on your phone or in your notebook. And then just write it down so that whenever you feel this feeling, you can always take a look at it, you can repeat it, you would close your eyes, repeat those words, but as you're repeating those words, you also want to bring the sense of those statements, because these statements are very powerful, especially if you believe in these statements. So I will also make a video on affirmations, especially for anxiety. So that's gonna be coming up soon. And if you want, you can check the link below for the anxiety affirmations, which will be tagged in this video as well. And I'm also gonna put it in the description box. All right, that was your first step, which is mantra work or self-love mantras. And they're also called as self-love affirmations. My second step is that is highly recommended, and this is oftentimes overlooked, which is body work, okay? And body work can be a form of massage where someone is massaging you, especially if you have a partner or if you have a friend who can give you a massage wherever you're feeling it the most, because most people that feel anxiety, they usually have tight neck and tight shoulders, okay? Or maybe your kids can do that for you. And if you're single, this is what I like to do. I just take on oil and I mix in lavender oil mixed with some sort of jojoba oil. So I just mix it together and then I just apply it all over my body, especially in my neck, especially in my throat area. And then I also rub a little bit on my chest. And as I'm rubbing and I'm talking to myself, so I am using those affirmations that I create for myself, which helps me in that moment. And usually I get anxiety about a certain project that I'm working on and not sure how that's gonna go, or about a meeting that is coming up and I'm not sure how to talk in that meeting. So I'll just get a little bit of anxiety, but we have all been there. So this is what I recommend. You should kind of like use the oil and like try massaging it in your body, especially if you're by yourself. Otherwise, go to a massage therapist, and if you don't have the money, do it yourself. That's what I recommend. Okay, my third recommendation, or the third step to getting anxiety relief, is the best treatment for it right in that moment. And I cannot emphasize this enough, which is breathing. Oftentimes when people are living their day-to-day life, they are not really breathing. They are doing shallow breath work. So what they're doing is they are breathing They're breathing really shallow. But if you have anxiety, the more you do shallow breathing, the worse it gets. So you'll probably go into like hyperventilating mode, which is not good for you. So when you notice that you're kind of panicking on the inside, because people can't see when you have anxiety, but you know that you have anxiety, it's highly recommended to take a deeper breath. Exhale out through the mouth. So inhale in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth, which is the first method. The second method that I often love doing is I place my right hand on my heart so I can feel my heart beating, and my left hand on my belly, and as I'm breathing in, I'm expanding my belly out. And as I breathe out, my belly goes in, which means I'm expanding, inflating, and then deflating on the exhale. And this is also a very powerful technique during the time that you're feeling anxiety or panic attack, or you're feeling like out of whack, right? That is my third step to anxiety relief. The fourth step is immerse yourself in nature. And the more you can go out, if you're living by a park, if you can go out hiking, or if you can just go by the beach, or you can go to the mountains. I understand that most people think that, I'll go one day. But here is what is recommended for people who have anxiety. They are not grounded enough. And if you're not spending time in nature, your body's not grounded. And if your body's not grounded, you are going to feel shakiness on the inside. You are going to feel these symptoms. So it's so important for you to go out and spend some time by yourself. If you're working Monday to Friday, go out on the weekend. If you have time Monday to Friday, go and at least spend 30 to 45 minutes somewhere close to nature, whether you're going by yourself or with someone else. And I highly recommend to going close by to places which has a lot of green, because green relates to the heart chakra. Anxiety is usually an issue with the mind, but it helps if you open up your heart chakra. So that's my next step. Your fifth step is this, I highly emphasize, especially if you are living with your family, or you're married, or you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you have kids, or even if you have a pet. Get a hug, right? Just get a hug. What happens is when you're feeling panicked, or if you're really panicking on the inside, the moment you get a hug, you kind of calm down, because all the hormones that are like firing up, which is causing you to have the shakiness on the inside, it calms you down. The other important factor on why we need to get a hug is because when we get a hug, it feels good. And when you feel good, your anxiety calms down. The scientific reason behind it is that you get an increase of neurotransmitters in your brain, which are dopamine and serotonin. When they're high in your brain, you calm down. So that is my next piece of advice. And then finally, the sixth step is meditation. And I'm also going to post a link below on my channel that you can see anxiety relief meditation. Meditation is going to help you calm your thoughts down. When you calm your thoughts down, you go to a safer, calmer, relaxed space. And when you have these thoughts that are firing up and making you feel really weird on the inside and you don't feel too good, it simply means that you need to ground yourself. You need to trust the process. You need to let it go. And I'll be showing you that in my next video, which is anxiety relief meditation. So there you are. These are the 6 steps that I would do if I have anxiety or panic attacks. And I have personally tried them myself because I used to also suffer from anxiety. Sometimes I still feel it, but to a very normal level. But you don't have to deal with this and just stay with this. You can completely help your body to go into a more calmer and relaxed state. So,
and just remember, metamorphosis, not medication. Namaste.